मेरी आईडी पे लॉगिन मत कर।
आईडी से नहीं करूं?
नहीं।
आप खेल रहे हो?
हाँ मैं कर लूंगा आज विषय कलेक्ट उसे समन करने के लिए।
इस पे
रेसली पे।
रेसली पे तो उसके लिए समन्स भी तो चाहिए ना।
वही कह रहा हूँ आज मैं सारी स्टोरी वगैरह कंप्लीट कर दूंगा।
और ये क्या आ गया? फिर से आ गया ये गंदा।
कौन गंदा?
अरे मुझे ये टीसीजी नहीं पसंद बिल्कुल भी, बट ये प्रिमोज देता है। मैं पहले ये वाला करूं ताकि मुझे वो मिले। कर दिया ना ये तो मैंने, आपके में भी कर दिया था ये वाला, चेक करना होगा।
क्या
वो होताऊ और वो वाला।
क्या होता और वो वाला क्या?
होताऊ और वेंटी वाला
वो मैंने पूरा कर दिया था।
कर दिया था। ठीक है, उसका एक लास्ट पार्टी तो बचा था। हेलो जार्विस, मैं आऊं क्या? मुझे रिजली का बॉस करना है। रिजली का बॉस करना है और बाकी, और अभी मैं अपने वर्ल्ड पे एक वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट में अंडरग्राउंड में हूँ। नहीं अभी करो, अभी देखते हैं करना क्या है। पहले मैं ये इवेंट वगैरह कंप्लीट कर लूँ। हम अभी प्रीमोस कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, उसके बाद विश करेंगे क्रेस अपनी आईडी पे। अभी निकला तो फिर पास में टेलीपोर्ट नहीं है। नहीं कर लो कंप्लीट। Hello, Burger Kill. Hello, I am from West Virginia, America. Hello, welcome to the stream, Burger. Hello, hello, I'm from Nigeria, Forest. Hello, hello, Hagu.
लो
आ गई मैं। सॉरी, AFK थी। क्या क्या लिख रहे हो तुम लोग? आई एम फ्रॉम नाइजीरिया, लाइक कर दिया है। हेलो, आई एम फ्रॉम इंडिस वैली। जारवेज भाई मिला रेसली। नया नो टाइम लॉन्ग सी मियाओ मिकोई चा। हेलो नेको, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। नया इज अडोरेबल, अडोरेबल। मिकाओई मैम गायब। क्रिस भाई कहाँ गया आप? हेलो। अरे मैं यही थी, थोड़ा घर में देख रही थी।
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
आपकी वॉइस बहुत कम है। माइक पास नहीं है क्या? देखो अब ठीक आ रही है। रुको मैं जरा इसमें चेक करूँ। नहीं, इसमें तो ठीक है यार, OBS में। आई होप अब सही आ रही है।
Stabilize. Order guide you.
ठंडी लग रही थी उसे। अरे अरे
I will have order. Be sanctified. Settle down. Gather. Order guide you.
अब ही लग रही है। अच्छा, वो मैं बोल भी कम रही हूँ ना, हल्के बोल रही हूँ थोड़ा। गला खराब है इसलिए।
This is order.
देखो सही आ रही है।
Silence. Stabilize. Order guide you. Let the mighty be humbled.
Born of ice and frost, all hail!
Bow your head. Gather. This is order.
Access denied for Rex Lapis!
हाउस ऑफ प्रीवोज लाओ। किस लिए हग्गू?
Higher, higher, ears on fire!
इसलिए मुझे नेक्स्ट पुल पे मिल गया। कभी लग रहा था हाउस ऑफ प्रीवोज लाओ। बोबा आपने करा तो नहीं पुल?
अब मैं नहीं करा। पीसी कलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ।
इसी
अरे प्रिमोस
पुल करूँगा हाइड्रो आर्कॉन फ्री ना। अभी तो मैं लाइट बंद करती थी, चल रही थी। क्या है? लाओ अकाउंट दो क्रिस भाई, स्ट्रीम पे पुल करते भी कोई मैम वेटी पे पुल हो जाए। लेट्स गो। नहीं, नो पुल। पुल है ही नहीं, करूंगी कहाँ से? अच्छा मुझे ये बताओ, ये वाला कैसा करना है? क्या चाहता है हग्गू? बर्बाद कर दूं मैं अपना अकाउंट वेटिबल करके। ऑल द है, और मेरा 50-50 है तो मैं रिस्क ले भी सकती हूँ, मैं नहीं भी लेना चाहती। 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 61 62 63 63 कर दूं? कर देती हूँ। तू लालच देता है हग्गू मुझे। 64 कुछ नहीं निकला गाइस। 64
A blade embrace.
से भी आपके पास कोई रिमूव करेक्टर नहीं है? हाँ है तो नहीं। चलो कोई नहीं, अब पुल से नहीं करना। नहीं करना है, ड्रोन निकालेंगे। क्रेज भाई तो रेजलेबल कर रहा है, आप निकालना हाइड्रो आर्गन। वैसे समझ में नहीं आ रहा ब्रो, निकालनी चाहिए नहीं, क्योंकि मुझे रेडिन चाहिए। बट 20 भी तो आर्कॉन है, फिर एक आर्कॉन रह जाएगा, फिर पता नहीं कब आएगा। बताओ बताओ बताओ। अरे ये वाला पुल कहाँ है? ठीक है। क्या बिजली मिला क्रिस को नहीं माना, सभी नहीं करा पुल। रिटर्न के लिए पुल कलेक्ट हो जाएंगे। नमस्ते दीदी। हेलो गोल्ड स्टार। कोई टेंशन नहीं, पूरा लेफ्ट ड्रैग करो, पूरा लेफ्ट पीछे। इसको और ज्यादा लेफ्ट, पीछे वाला लेफ्ट देखो किधर के। लेफ्ट तुमने घुमा दिया भाई पूरा। कर लो माउस पूरा लेफ्ट। अच्छा मिल गया। ऑल तो मुझे अभी भी समझ में नहीं आया, वो नीचे 100% लिखा हुआ आ रहा था ना, मैंने उसे देख के किया है।
ये हाइड्रोसिजल्स कहाँ यूज होते हैं?
तो सिजल्स कहाँ यूज होते हैं? उस पे फाउंटेन पे।
फाउंटेन में कहाँ पे?
देखो स्ट्रीम वाला, यहाँ जाओगे फाउंटेन पे।
दिखाओ।
हाँ फाउंटेन पे जो ये वाली जगह है, ये ओपेरा एक्लिप्स, ये रहा फाउंटेन ऑफ लूसीन, इसको देने होते हैं। इसके वहां पे एक बोर्ड लगा हुआ है, वहां पे दोगे तो आपको वो देगा, जैसे वो होता है।
So this is a day in the life of the track.
मिल गया
जाता हूँ देखते हैं।
या खुला हुआ ही नहीं है वो एरिया।
पता नहीं।
क्राउन मिल गया, क्राउन होगा। इवेंट करने से क्राउन मिला है। इसके बाद हाइड्रो और कौन आ रही है बताओ?
खुला ही नहीं है।
बोलना पड़ेगा, वो बोलोगे तभी तो होगा। चलो ये करते हैं, ताकि हमें और प्रीमोज मिल जाए। लेकिन पहले आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा। आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट हो गया है ना, कंप्लीट है। देखो
A
for healing. Bui bui, bui bui. Good night, Monster.
Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
सबसे बचे हैं गाइस, ज्यादा नहीं बचे, कमी है।
Ooh, great! Now
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard. I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream, life is but a dream.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
नहीं नहीं
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
लो किसकी Genshin की
It's an
करनी है?
inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe, and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait,
And plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this comp? They're acting like this is completely In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery?
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh! Over there! Firewood!
No, my sword!
Final warning!
Body and mind. Witness the power of good one.
Providing cover fire! Let's keep going, team!
कितने कुत्ते फ्रेंड्स दिए हीलिंग का मतलब है कि वो सोना सोने जा रहा है वो
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
सैंडविच भाई
I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius.
You sound like a kid.
What?
वो कहता था
No, I'm nowhere near. If I really run into a powerful enemy,
चैनल पे बहुत
I
देख चुका हूँ
always leave
संदेश
it.
You're too modest, Mika. As long as a righteous heart that yearns.
That all sounded pretty profound.
Hello? Are you okay?
Oh, sure.
That's an upgrade from Billy emoji.
Body and mind.
संदेश ब्रो के लिए मैं स्पेशल मोनेटाइज होने के बाद स्पेशल इमोजी डालूंगी ठीक है चैट से बोल रहे थे
But you're back! Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need.
खाना बना रहे guys
Noelle, your cooking is amazing.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great...
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, Well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever
ऐसे
fruit I pick
life
along the
सब
way,
कुछ
and
live
that's my
life
lunch.
के
By sneaking
रास्ता
out,
रहता है.
you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a couple.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So just don't get caught.
Huh. Hmm. Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be
Huh?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time?
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should...
Miss Hutao said something about pocketing a...
You can write about anything. Looking at core lap...
So we have to connect our
Exactly. But perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her...
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the... Why don't we go say hi?
This be like सारे YouTube welcome मेरे.
Time to act.
अरे जरा चेक करते हैं कौन है सबसे ऊपर.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
बोल रहा है.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday. Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
मेरा
So,
एक
Miss
college
Kelly Roy, are
friend तुझ
you
से
from
5
Fontaine?
welcome जीता था. She is
That's
ocean
right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at
मतलब?
Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I
सबसे
haven't,
ऊपर
actually.
संदेशी है.
I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels. Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flow? Well, since we can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling...
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. Well, if...
Woohoo! The first team is back. Right.
Huh?
Come on! Let's hurry!
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. One.
Paimon gets tired. Sounds like someone needs to exercise more. Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't
Hi, everyone. Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Wait. Xiao, come.
Now that we've all regrouped, let's...
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to... But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director whose manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert.
Zhongli is here to share the
We have
memories of
invited him here
Osmanthus
tonight to
wine.
judge the compositions.
Oh,
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with
भाई
a
मेरे
few
पास
lines of
लकी
classical
नहीं है,
poetry.
आज तक एक
Should
भी
you
नहीं
consider me to
जीता.
be remiss in my appraisal of your
How
own
are you,
compositions,
cops?
please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, director.
Let me do a
भाई
quick
मिलेगा
count.
मिलेगा
1,
एक साथ दो
2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
What about you?
Are you counting me too?
I'm also good. जलाओ मत.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
मेरे को टेबल के
Well, how
नीचे
about
से
this?
एक
I'll join in as well. Director Hutao,
मैं आज
here to help
तक
out in your hour of
किसी
greatest
गिव अवे में
need.
पार्टिसिपेट ही
What does
नहीं
everyone
किया.
think?
देखते हैं हग्गू भाई.
Naturally, the more the
भाई
merrier.
लक की बात है
Being the
जिसको मिल
host of the
जाए.
festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it
ये
like the
हुआ
rest of
बस.
us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge
बन कर आया
Zhongli?
Zhongli.
I concur, director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala,
PvP games.
should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation?
Like which game?
The aim being for all
आज टीम पे
participants to
5
enjoy
लोग हैं.
themselves.
50% sure is
That's a relief.
Chris.
I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna
पता
be
नहीं.
pretty relaxed.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem.
मुझे तो प्रीमोज इकट्ठे
Friends
करने
old and new,
हैं.
put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
बचा क्या फिर?
What?
अपना नेट ठीक करवाओ.
You
नेट.
managed to think of one already? Oh,
बाकी चारों
he
को
seems like a
वेलकम दे दो.
real
तो
expert
बाकी
at
चारों
this.
को वेलकम दे दो. We will have won this, but पहले से ही सब कुछ
Should
फिक्स
that be
होगा.
paired with Lily
वाह भाई
Pavilion?
वाह.
Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kia. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by.
Wow! Chaoyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is the imagery.
Huh? All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyu.
Hello, regulator. Welcome to the stream.
This conjures the image of one with lofty
Oh, yeah.
aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now. Wow, how
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our... I'd like to start the next... Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird eggs.
What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the
उसके
couplet?
लिए it is only me.
No.
He
Everyone's
can
poems are so
say.
complicated.
I think
I need more time just to understand them.
तुम्हारे लिए हो रहा होगा शायद से.
But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup,
देखो, is it
it made
fine?
me think of berry and mint.
North beyond the Starfell.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped?
ठीक आएगी अब.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin?
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really matter?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and
Probably
Qingxin?
is in the event as
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right?
so deep, so deep.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
All
Points
this
for
is
me,
Leo.
points
Yes.
for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little.
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hoot? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just...
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march.
But I was not
In Dihua,
expecting him
the
since
silver
we
grass
already had
grows
so
in
many
2
characters
styles,
involved in
but
the
horsetails
event.
don't trot
Yeah,
out the marsh.
but makes
From
sense. We
vendors, I
recently
bought
had
some 15
Songli.
steaks.
Yes.
At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit.
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. I don't think she can do that. I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute cup.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technical.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstatter's got talents.
I mean, Genshin community
so
world
relieved
have
I at
gone
least managed to
boom
get one.
if Raiden showed up for poetry coffee.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove. Reading through the heart of... Wow,
Are
no
you
one
here?
came up with it. Come on, match the couplet.
बोल
Paimon
के
knows
नहीं
you
रहा
can do
कुछ.
it. Do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine.
तो पूरा दिन
Paimon
ही
will give it a
खेलते हो.
whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea
तुम
wafts
सबकी छोड़ो,
from
पाई
the
मौत की
stove.
सुनो.
Reading through the heart of clear spring. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Potioner also participated, which pretty unpredictable. Predictable. EI should be in a cooking event. Lol.
Really? Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
EI is better cook than Hutao, but Hutao को सबसे ज़्यादा वो मिलता है cooking में. Hutao और Shanling को.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too.
You were amazing today, Noah. Paimon is
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're...
Don't worry, I'm fine. Although, I do have a quest. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once.
Oh yes,
The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so,
होने वाला है खत्म एक दो दिन में.
I don't know if Diona's father
काफी
mentioned the
टाइम.
part about the kiss. In the end,
वो
the
Hutao
spring
और वो
fairy
वाला. I
left
haven't
the
done
boy
the story
and
part
was
of
never
it. I
heard from
did
again.
the mini games.
Oh yes,
Same
that's
here.
it.
Sounds like a tragic...
So, what do you guys think? I'm sure she... Well, do you... Now? But...
मैंने भी story part नहीं किया था.
Paimon was that boy. I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going
Round
strong
भी
over
मिल रहा है
here.
इसमें.
Are
Maybe
you coming
this
up with more
will
couplets?
last more a week.
Stick to hosting,
I
Tone
think
Deaf
खत्म
Boy.
होने वाला. ज़्यादा time नहीं था. मैंने last
I
episode
never
check
knew
किया.
you, but the couplet games are all open.
Do we have...
That's right.
Let me
If
check.
you're not feeling... I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before...
It's as free as the winds that
Light
blow.
बंद कर दो.
And there's nothing freer.
और
There
bathroom
are
भी
no
चला.
limits to... Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa. That's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way... Will you come
Hello,
too,
Morpheus.
Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to...
Welcome to the stream. चला
yes.
दो पंखा.
I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to private...
Okay, वाला. Six days. More a week. Week है. More a week. एक ही week बचा है बस. वाला होगा Heart of a Deep.
Silly child. Bill.
5 days less. 6 days. चला दिया पंखा. स्पीड बढ़ाता होगा. पता ना. अरे मम्मी को बोल रही थी ब्राउन फेस ब्रो.
Silly Billy Hilly Churl.
Till the following day view, that means I can finish the story. Guys, yes. तो अभी कर ले. टाइम पे करना जरूरी है और भी कंटेंट पड़ा है पूरा करने के लिए. जो हम मिस कर देते हैं 2-3 दिन खेल नहीं पाते. Yeah, it will hardly take 1 hour to complete it. Until the following day you try. कैसा हुआ? What is the following day?
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight.
But के बीच में रहना यार. मैं तो 10 बजे आ रही डायरेक्ट 10 के. लाइक कर दो गाइस 300 लाइक कर दो जल्दी से।
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Morning, friends. Singcho said
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. What about Kelly Rowie,
फ्रूटी
though?
पियो
She said she'd
क्यों
be
भाई?
here. I got here really
मैंने
early,
कब
but
फ्रूटी
I
पी?
haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl? She looked a little upset, so I...
Upset? Oh no! What should we do? Was it something we said last night?
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like...
Huh? You're all going?
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
रात हो गया।
What a bummer. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine.
Oh, so this is the place? She looked like something was weighing on her mind that...
It's also not far from where...
Huh. Leave?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention...
I wonder...
Hmm? Well...
Oh, sorry. It's just...
Now that you mention it,
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another... Wow, you're right! And this one has writing after that leaf!
चिल्लाती है ये।
Why does it have to... Can't you just fly...
Take flight! Yeah!
it stopped.
No!
Are the words still legible? Or have they...
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says. Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in Spring. Young It's looking a lot like Callie Rowie. She seems to care a lot. Actually, when Paimon first saw her, do you think... Is it possible...
Based on the current and accounting for... This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Callie Rowie! Callie Rowie!
Purified! Stabilize! I will have order!
Kami-san to art. Zumetsu! Whirling snow!
This way turn a little. Callie Roe, are you okay? What's this? It's a huge...
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no! My body... Is it...
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no. Did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell.
So you're the Springfield...
Yes, Diona, and I remember...
Really?
Your favorite little pillow,
Susie,
the
bye.
fish one?
Welcome to the
Its
stream.
name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yeah, all those chocolates. So, if this is true...
I see. So you're the... Well, you are...
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or one night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew. I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. Yes, sometimes. But I felt so...
Oh.
My strength returns very slowly. And even after decades...
चित्र लेट कैसे अरे लेट ही स्टार्ट करी थी सूजी भाई स्ट्रीम
After seeing so many people's this feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging
मैं भी चला
relentlessly
था
in
अभी
my
करने
chest. But I'm also scared.
नहीं मेरा
Scared that
तो
if I go and
आजकल
see
लेट
him
ही
now,
स्टार्ट हो रही है
I'll
थोड़ी
bring
स्ट्रीम
nothing but disappointment
बस मैं एंड करने ही जा रही
and
थी
even more
एक
pain
मिनट
when
बाद
it comes...
It really is.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch. He often tells me, and even though I believe that he...
मैं
So if
सोच
you
रही
want
थी
to see...
स्टोरी पूरी कर दूं फिर एंड करूं बट लग रहा है
Huh?
टाइम लगेगा इसमें
I understand.
सो
That
करो
settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
You will? You me?
But
लंबी है
I'd
क्या
like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word.
तो
We'll
कर
help you
उठा
any way
जस्ट
we
मम्मी
can.
से गाली खा के वाह इस
Would
टाइम
you
कौन
come to
उठता है
Springvale
भाई
with me? I cannot maintain this.
Leave it
लंबी
to
वो
me.
बहुत स्टोरी
I'm really...
Also, please...
Your secret is safe with...
I won't tell anyone.
Great. I can't...
What's
खत्म ही कर देती
No, I'm sorry. It's just that
खत्म हो
a
जाएगा ना फिर
poem.
मेरा ये वाला अब का तो हो गया होगा मैंने कर
Okay,
दिया था
and
आधा
it will
तो
be called...
Spring wind.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Okay, don't panic. Wait here. Take it slow, Diona. I can still... Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
मेरा इसके दादाजी
Grandpa Finch!
Is that...
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch.
Oh?
Over there, to the waterfall. Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to...
Grandpa Finch!
All right. Oh.
That's more like it. Now,
Drafts...
over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa Finch.
What's all this? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not...
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and...
Finch.
That voice.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd but I'm one to talk. Of course, a fairy from a fairy tale can...
Oh, even after all these...
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when...
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now?
In that case, let me read you a story. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung. and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now, I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
कितनी प्यारी स्टोरी थी।
Yes. All those years.
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. You.
Thank you, Finch. This is a droplet of water condensed. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected. No matter the distance between us, I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will...
It's so romantic!
You've really learned a lot, haven't you?
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? I just worry that once I go to sleep, I'm only...
Grandpa Finch.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire... That's why I gave you your gift. So that a part of me could always be...
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a bless? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from...
My physical form is about to Finch.
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you, or deciding to talk to you that night.
It probably goes without saying, but...
Although, it was different from in the stories. That fateful... This gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
Huh?
It's okay, everyone. She's gone now.
What? But, Grandpa Finch...
Don't worry now. Just like she said, she'll always be one.
से late night stream, nice. Hello Sophie, welcome to the stream.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! Hootow's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry, and she said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submission.
Where have you all been?
गला भी खराब है
I've
मेरा.
been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency commune. How deaf-eyed! Does this mean that right from the start you... Oh, huh? Did I? Very well. Diona! Dear Diona. You wish.
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up
और
to all
बताओ.
day?
Really?
Yeah, that's
Stream नहीं
right.
करी
We're
आज.
just...
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely... I'm willing to bet that even your pure yang spirit won't be able to scare...
I appreciate the gesture, but
Yes,
no
भाई
thanks.
क्या हुआ?
Not this time. And I'm
Scene
starting to
का.
think that...
Huh? What the... What's gotten into
Screen
you?
पर नहीं बात करते.
Okay,
बाद में
that
बात
confirms
करेंगे
it.
Discord
I
पे.
call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down.
Gonna miss again. हाँ busy था. Tough. Oh. Okay. कुछ भी नहीं निकल रहा मेरा तो. Sad me. कुछ नहीं कर. चलो
I
फिर
only wish
हम
life
तो
could be
चलते हैं
as
सोने.
leisurely as
कल
this a
मिलेंगे.
little more
Bye
often.
bye.
How greedy of me.
Bye. Take care. Bye bye.